Hello, today we are going to travel back to the distant year of 1956 and see how 13-year-old Robert Fischer managed to astonish the entire world by achieving a confident victory with the black pieces over the experienced master Donald Byrne. So, let's get started. Watch until the end and you will witness the game of the century. Knight f3, knight f6, c4, g6, knight 3, bg7, d4, o. Black is developing, while white has seized the center at this point. Bishop 4, d5. The Grunfeld defense has been played. White plays queen b3, attacking the pawn. Then comes dx c4, qx c4, c6 to prevent the pawn on c7 from being captured. White responds with e4, knight bd7, r down, and b6. They attack the queen, q c5, bg4. And at this moment, Donald Byrne, an experienced master, makes a second bishop move in the opening, which goes against its principles. Elephant g5. And here Fischer realized it was time to go on the attack. He plays na4, sacrificing the knight. If the sacrifice is accepted, next c4 follows with a double attack. So white plays the queen to a3. Here comes nx c3, bx c3. It seems that black has only strengthened white's center, but then comes n4 and it looks like black is blundering on e7. White played exactly that. The bishop attacks e7, making a double attack. But Fischer plays queen b6, retreating the queen and giving up his rook. But accepting this sacrifice is unprofitable, because after b8 we capture with the bishop. The queen goes to Koan and we capture on c3 with the knight. The knight can't be taken because then comes a pin with the bishop to b4, and then a simple line follows. rd2, the knight attacks the rook, r-don, queen b4 check. rd2. We capture on d2, the knight takes on d2 and queen to e7. Here white will suffer material losses, so they decide to finish developing their pieces and play bishop to c4. Black breaks through with the knight on c3. Bishop to c5, they attack our queen. But here, Fischer plays rook f to e8, king phone, and at this moment, he makes a move that gave the game its name, the game of the century. Elephant e6, a queen sacrifice. It's impossible not to accept this sacrifice, because if bishop takes e6, there will be a beautiful smothered mate. Queen b5, king gone, knight e2, king phone, knight g3, king gone, and queen phone. We sacrifice the queen, but block the king. Rook takes phone, knight e2 mate. Let's go back. He had to take on e6 with the bishop, but then comes bishop c4, the king moves to gone, and here the king falls into the windmill tactic. Knight e2. King phone, knight d4, king gone, knight e2, king phone, knight c3, king gone. The knight has returned to its original square, but in the process has eliminated the d4 pawn, and now it is protected by its own bishop. Next, Fischer captures the bishop on b6. The queen moves to b4, attacking the bishop. It's too early to take the rook. Here comes rook f4, attacking the queen and defending the bishop. White captures on b6 with the queen, knight takes done. Now we see that as a result of the queen sacrifice, black even has a material advantage. Next came h3, rook to h2. At this point, Byrne could have resigned, but he decided to play the game to the end. King h2, knight takes f2, rook e-on, rook takes e-on, queen date bishop blocks, knight takes e-on, bishop moves to d5 in the center, knight f3, knight e4, queen bait, and b5. We can pause at this position. This is a very picturesque position, as all of black's pieces are protected and the white queen is simply helpless. Then followed h4, h5, knight e5, king g7, king gone, bishop c5 check. The king moved to phone. And now we will see how all of black's pieces will take part in delivering mate to the white king. Knight g3 check, king e-on, bishop b4, king done, bishop b3, king Koan, knight e2 check, king bone, knight c3, king Koan, and the final touch rook cto mate, and that's how the game ended. This game is a true chess spectacle, and we saw how important it is to control the center and coordinate your pieces. This was Alexander Ichagov with you, The King's Move. Subscribe.